What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Break Room Chronicles. I'm your host, D. Nelson, joined as always by my guys, D. Rock, and my main man, J-Dog, Jordan, star of the show, man. So, this actually been like 2 weeks since we all kicked it in film, man. So, I mean, I know I'm on vacation from the gig, and, you know, I done been a few places, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on all that. You know what I mean? If y'all follow me on the gram, y'all already know. Shout out to my wife for her birthday and, you know, the whole Valentine's Day thing. So, with that being said, what's up with y'all, man? How's the last 2 weeks been, man?
It was all right, man. It was hard watching that Super Bowl victory, but it is what it is.
You know, I forgot all about that Super Bowl, man. Yeah, I did. I wasn't gonna bring that up, but since y'all brought it up, man, yeah, I mean, so I guess I don't gotta ask y'all how y'all felt about the Super Bowl. Well, y'all already know how I felt about the Super Bowl.
Let's go Chiefs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, next year. Yeah, that's all. Let's go next year, baby.
That was a bad joint.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, that was actually a good joint, man.
No, that was a bad joint.
Shout out to my boys, man, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Like, I ain't no fake fan. Y'all see that shit in my skin, man. You know what I mean? I've been down for a long time, man. So shout out to me, man. Round of applause for me and my guys, man. You know what I mean?
Clap for you, nigga.
Nigga, fire the cannons. Nigga, fuck out of here, dog. Man, listen, the last time my man team been in the Super Bowl, right, it wasn't no HD TV. Like, you had to watch that shit on the donkey. Yeah, you had to watch it on a donkey butt TVs. Like, I think DVDs might have just been, like, coming out. Like, you know what I mean? If they was out. It's been a while, man.
That's fine, but you know what? When they finally get there, they finally do what they gotta do. I'm the happiest nigga in the world. And I can
say, if you're alive, nigga.
And I can say,
you might not be alive.
You was like 2. But you know what?
That's fine.
We ain't talking about them old ass squads. We talking about the squad that's winning now, man. Them boys, man. Them Buccaneers, man. All right,
there you go, man.
Watching my guy. But you know what? I ain't gonna harbor on that. So look, man. It's episode 20. 5 episodes away from submitting to Apple. So we're gonna kick it off like this, man. Jordan had something that we was talking about off camera, and that shit had, and it just sparked a lot of memories in my mind. So, J-Dog, lead us into this first topic, man.
Yeah, man, I got some shit on my mind today, man.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead, man. Let that shit
start the show.
So, you know, around my way, and I'm gonna be honest, I lived in Philly my whole entire life,
right?
But I've never seen no shit like this. Like, the way niggas save parking spots in here, I just feel like it's gotten out of pocket.
That shit is
like, it's just out of pocket.
It's trifling.
And, you know, we had these back-to-back snowstorms and shit, but it's like, it ain't even no snow around my way, and y'all niggas still holding parking spots to the point where you could say, well, I'm gonna move that shit. You could do that, but then it's like, do you want to risk somebody messing with your car, or somebody doing something to you, or you getting
over a fucking parking spot?
Like, what about to do? Like, what
my
you
man,
do?
this is yo. I'm gonna tell you the wildest shit that happened. Like, I had a nigga like dig a spot out. Like, his car was parked in front of my crib. And it was like on some type of time where like my car was like parked just about in front of his crib. It just worked out like that. I'm thinking, boom, you shoveled your joint out.
Mm-hmm.
I shoveled mine out.
All right.
Well, you shoveled in front of mine. I shoveled in front of yours. Look, boom, we could just flip flop.
All right.
Like, that's something I believe. Like, me and you, if me and you was them type neighbors, we could just make eye contact and be like, "Oh, all right,
we know what it
later
is.
on, we ain't even gotta speak on."
Right.
This nigga on some. Now listen, my whiz got a wheel that was like basically right a house up from mine, but the person ain't had no car, so Tifa was kind of like cool there.
Right.
But main man chick got a wheel, so he thought he got home earlier than me, so he thought he was gonna park his wheel
and then take the spot
and then put his chick card.
Yeah.
Y'all know me. I'm right at board door. Nah. Fam, you don't stop playing with me, cuz. I don't know which one of them Jones you gonna move, but you gonna move one of them Jones. Like, nigga, I shoveled 2 of them big ass parking spots out, and you shoveled 1, and you, bruh.
I'm about to say, so what happened? Yeah. How'd that go?
He moved that motherfucker. It ain't go no further than that. He just moved the fucking car. Like, that was it. It wasn't, like I said, it ain't get nasty or get aggressive.
Yeah.
I just knocked on main man door. Yo. And it was just, as soon as he seen me, kind of like, was like, oh, all right.
What?
So I stood there like, you ain't gonna try to play me with the, all right, go to bed, though. No, he came, but he came out, though.
He was holding the spot for you, that's all.
Yeah. Thank you. But after that point, I start putting cones and shit in my jaw. Like, but I never really wanted to, I hated being bored.
I hate that. Yeah. Cones, trash cans, chairs, all that.
No, but nigga,
I get it when it's a snowstorm, but when it's a
niggas 2 inches of snow outside.
Yeah, niggas still don't.
You got 2 kitchen chairs.
Yeah, man,
with a fucking broom laying across it. Like, nigga, I'm moving that shit.
Like, this shit don't even be that much snow. It'd be like a dusting. Niggas like, fuck it, put the chair out. Like, dog.
Yeah, then if I move it, you want to fight.
I don't have.
You want to fight? Like that's what like you want to fight.
Yeah.
I don't have that issue though. I pull up right out back.
Yeah.
Like right in the back of the crib. But just that shit just trifling to see when you walk out. Like, all right, I could push the snow on my broom. Like get the fuck.
Yeah, like you said, when that shit is like 7, 8, 9 inches of snow.
Yeah, you get that.
Something you get out there.
Yeah,
safer than I get.
But I'm gonna let you have that for one day though.
I'm gonna
let you have that for
not when it's
you can't. If it's a blizzard, then all right, you can have that joint for one day.
No, if it's a blizzard, that's like a week. That's
no.
If it's only a joint for like a day, it shouldn't be no chairs out. But if it's like one of them joints where it fuck up the city for half a week, the chairs out there like all week.
Now I'm not bored who gonna be just keeping the shit out there for.
But it's people that's like
2 weeks, but I could have been moved. It ain't even no more snow out there, but
it's people like that.
Snow this high, I'm still
like
that.
It's fucked up that I see mostly women doing that though.
I see niggas.
But when I'm talking about one of them Johns where you out that bitch in your snow boots before work, and I'm shovel the spot and shovel
around the
road out of the spot
so you can get out.
And I'm table salt in the spot, so my shit it looked like it like it was a force field over my shit. Like it never snowed right there.
Right,
niggas taking that shit.
And I come up, and I'm
taking that shit.
Yo, you got me fucked up out here. You moving that job, move that raggedy ass cutlass, nigga. You got me fucked up.
Somebody took my spot the last snowstorm, and it could have been bad, but the bull, because a lot of niggas stay on my block that don't litter, so
there's a lot of that around here.
Like
too.
The bull, he know who I am, so the bull took my spot, and I pulled up, and my chair was going, so I'm looking at who car this joint is. So he could have been on some, I took your spot, nigga. Was good.
So
and then it's like
I was about to say, so what you was gonna do?
If you would have done that?
Yeah, if it would go that way. If it go that route. If it go that route.
No, I'm like, cause it could have went that way. Cause he came out. It's funny cause I'm dead looking at his car up and down. It's funny, he came right out of the crib, like, oh, he was on some humble shit though. He's like, oh yeah, I know you live here and all, but I don't live on this block, so if you want, we could trade spots real quick. I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that, but luckily I found a spot down the block, so I'm like, I don't even feel like going back and move that joint. So I let him have it. But I tell you that story because that shit could have went left very quickly.
It could have.
And then you got, cause my cousin, he be on some shit like, man, I got a truck. I don't care if you got your spot. Like, say you just said, he said, I'm running all over that shit. Whatever happened. So he went, I'm typing. So I'm like, you do that in your neighborhood, but you don't live down Diamond or nowhere. Them niggas, you're not doing that down there. You're gonna get stretched down there. So I'm like, you don't. It's like a lose-lose situation.
That's
kinda.
A bad.
And you don't even want to be in no nutty ass situation
like
with something
over
like
snow,
that.
right?
I mean,
over snow,
over a parking spot. That's why I said if Bull would have been like, "Fuck you, what's up?" Like, how do you go from there?
That's why I was just like,
it's like you challenging my manhood. It ain't worth it, but you're not gonna disrespect me like that.
It's not worth it in the long run, but it's worth it to me right now.
Yeah, right
like, nigga,
in this moment.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga? It took me 2 hours to shovel that joint out. My back fucked up.
You just gonna shit on me?
Yeah.
Then you say that I don't give a fuck, pussy. Then you in jail.
Yeah,
that's all it takes.
My pride gonna have me fucked up.
In jail, so
yeah.
Or you on World Star. Because Bull gonna have to beat me the fuck up.
Listen, I'm a move. If I park in somebody's shit, I'm a move.
Yeah, right. I'll be knocked the fuck out. Like, I ain't going to jail. He going to jail.
I'm not going to park in nobody's spot.
Yeah,
or if I do, listen, I'm the nigga. I drive around.
Right.
And if I park somewhere random, I'm the type of nigga, I even leave like my address on the joint. Like,
right. Like, let me
this is where I live at. This is not going to do it. But if not, I mean, like, I can't drive around all night.
Right.
And if you got a spot right there on the block, I mean, I'm going to have to just take the joint, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get that too.
Right.
If I know I'm usually home by like 9, 10 o'clock, But now I'm coming to the crib 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm expecting somebody to already have Brody in my job. Like, you know what I mean? So, every situation different. And I'm going to handle that shit humbly. Like, I'm not going to be on some, nigga, get out my motherfucking spot.
Because all you got to do is just have a conversation. It'll probably be smooth over.
Because, I mean, everybody, if two people get in that situation on both sides of that coin, everybody know what the situation is. So, niggas going to be like, all right, man. It depends on how the nigga come at me if I'm moving.
That's a fact.
That's how I judge it. If he come at my neck all crazy, I'm not moving. And it is what it is. But if he come at me correct, then, you know what I'm saying, I move.
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah, it's just like, honestly, I don't even want to take nobody's spot because I don't want what's going to probably come with it. Like, I'd rather, like, I don't want that.
I don't know parking spot. Fuck that parking spot.
Like, niggas be too cool for me. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
Dog, it just be chairs and trash cans up the whole fucking block. That shit be drawn. Like right now, it snowed a quarter of an inch today. I mean, the ice is sticking and all that shit, but there's no reason for chairs and shit to be out today.
no.
True.
But it's gonna be chairs up.
Yeah, fact. That's a fact.
Like
That's a fact.
that should be crazy.
I couldn't get a parking spot today, but
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's cool. Like I said, I ain't been here for like relatively a week, so it was like I get it. And then I shoveled the shit out of the parking spot. And I pulled right up around back. Like, it ain't no way in the world I'm getting a parking spot out front. Like, I know I ain't. Like, you know what I mean? So I would be a fool to even expect that. But it is what it is.
yeah.
But once I establish that I'm back, like, nigga, move.
Move that
sir.
shit tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Going forward.
all right, so parking spots. I mean, snowy parking spots. Everybody know that's some ghetto ass shit, right? But when you was a buck, right? What was something that happened when you realized, like, you probably got to a certain age, like, damn, I live in the ghetto. Like, I'm really one of these niggas who people be talking about, the hood niggas. Like, I'm really one of these. Like, when did you realize that you lived in the ghetto? Me personally, I remember when I got hit by a trolley on a 3-wheeler. And my mom didn't give a fuck. All my mom cared about was, I better get up because she not going to the hospital.
I got that. I had that. I didn't get hit by no trolley though.
I got hit by the 6 trolley. Shout out to my old West Oakland Lane niggas. I got hit by the 6 trolley. Before it was the bus, it was the trolley with the fucking metal Jones in the street. And I got hit by I'm on a 3-wheeler. And my mom or my aunt had just brought my cousin around there. And it was on one of them type Jones where it was like, my mom, me, my brothers, and everybody, like, we was like the wild kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had like the wild house where it was like, everything was cool, everything was clean, everything, but it just wasn't no telling what you would catch, like me and my niggas and my brother and his niggas doing. So it was like, and my mom ain't give a fuck. Like, as long as she could see us,
That's all
she ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, my mom got nervous and itchy, like, when she couldn't see us. But if she knew right we was around the corner on Ogans Avenue, some shit like that, like, I'm like 12. I'm haul assing down Ogans on the 3-wheeler. That shit don't got no brakes. That shit got a fucking Beats cruiser tire up front and 2 car tires on the back. No brakes. This joint haul ass and automatic joint. I go to turn down 68th Avenue and I don't know what happened. The wheels get out of control. I get hit by the fucking trolley. Wham! Flying off. And I'm like, flew off the joint. Now I'm like up under a car. And my mom had just brought my aunt and my cousins around the corner to like meet up with us. Like, your cousins here, they want. My aunt was like, nope. Get back in the car. These motherfuckers around here crazy. Like, Eric and Rob crazy. Get the fuck in the car. Like, I'm not leaving y'all here. Y'all gonna be dead. Like, but, I mean, they end up staying. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, got hit by a trolley.
Fuck it.
Who don't get hit by a trolley? You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Joe. I don't think I got one of these stories.
It was pretty normal. Like, niggas playing crate ball. That's some ghetto ass shit. You never played crate ball?
Yeah, I've done that.
Not really. I ain't ghetto. Let's go.
Or shot that shit in the
Nigga,
trash
ain't
can.
actually no white people playing crate ball, nigga. That's ghetto. That's some ghetto poor ass shit. Niggas ain't got no basketball courts. Niggas at the crate, nigga.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Nigga, I was like a crate master, they call that shit. Fucking crate master.
Yeah, this nigga.
Listen, if it's a hoop and a basketball, nigga, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I done dunked down many a crates. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I would say just random niggas arguing in the street.
Yeah, that's another one.
Just random. Like, you wake up just the random niggas arguing. I would say loud music. Like, cars coming down your block, just loudest for no fucking reason.
That don't mean you live in the hood, though. That's just...
It does so.
That could be an active or a busy block.
No.
No, that's some hood shit.
That's really some hood. No.
What, loud music?
Yeah,
loud music is hood shit.
That's some hood shit. I love that shit, though.
What about when you got the fish man? Remember the fish boy who used to just ride down
Sugar
the block?
Cane Man? Sugar Cane Man? Y'all remember that?
That sound like
some nut ass West Philly shit.
Nigga never walked down your block with
sugar cane?
Yes,
No.
Sugar Cane.
That shit was drug infused.
Nigga,
That
sugar cane.
nigga was pushing that H. Nigga, that wasn't.
It wasn't sugar cane.
Get the
I
fuck
don't
out
remember
of
that.
here. That shit was drug infused.
Never seen the sugar
That's
cane.
on West Philly. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like I swear, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like that's on West Philly. I never heard that.
We had the bull
We had the fish man.
8 o'clock, and that should be like 6, 7 in the
Silver
morning.
trout.
That's
Silver
a-
trout.
that's a-
5 pounds, $10. Like that.
Yep.
Nigga ride around with a pickup truck selling fish all day.
That shit got the eyes and all that shit. My grandma used
whole
to gut
fish.
that shit up.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. Everybody mind you got eating porgies and shit like that.
Right.
Fuck is a porgy?
Who knows?
A
But that
fish,
shit
nigga.
was disgusting.
And that truck used to be humming like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that
Middle of the
old ass
summer.
Fish. That shit
That
was
shit
whamming.
middle of July, 95.
And if he parked that shit in front of your crib, oh my God, all that fucking fish ice be melting in front of your crib whamming all week. It used to be him, and it used to be the other boy riding around with the produce truck, selling like the oranges and the vegetables and fruits and shit like that every now and then.
No.
That was later on though.
I was about to say, the produce bowl used to be at like Broad. And,
Yeah, bro, like right there next to the pizza store,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. But he used to ride around too.
I never caught him riding around. We used to always catch him.
Mm-hmm. He used to be parked right there, going like on the other side of Broad Street, going up the hill, like right there on that little corner right there, right in front of the pizza store.
Oh yeah, abandoned lots, graffiti.
Abandoned lot.
Like, you know, like
yeah.
abandoned-
This
abandoned
abandoned buildings, yeah, like abandoned houses.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you know, you got the lot that y'all used to play in, like random lots, flipping on mattresses.
Yeah, flipping on pissy mattresses is definitely some ghetto ass shit.
I never did that.
I
You
did.
never flipped on a pissy mattress.
I remember there was
No.
a time we couldn't wait for a pissy mattress to come out somebody's crib. Take that shit to driveway. Oh, you look up and get 2, and you had like the extra long summer flipping job. Oh my God. Yeah, that was some nasty ass shit. I don't even want to touch my own mattress there after that shit. Sir, can you throw that out? I'm not throwing that out. I know what me and my wife did on there.
Oh man.
But yeah, definitely flipping on pissy mattresses is nasty. Yeah, definitely the ghetto crate shit. Stealing bikes is some ghetto ass shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's some ghetto ass shit.
Come out the poppy store, this shit gone.
Robbing a delivery man, allegedly.
This shit it's getting felonious. So.
Like, you call the delivery man to your own house and jam him. Like, what kind of dumbass shit?
But
Niggas,
you'll
not me
jam
though.
from around the
Yeah,
corner.
It's not us though.
This nigga
but-
jamming from the inside of the crib.
Or you be sitting at the top of your block and y'all call the delivery man to another house, like where y'all gonna be at, and then like strong arm him. I've never participated in anything like that. Nor do I know anybody or associate with anybody, but I remember those type things. I'm not saying no names, but you know what I'm saying. But what else? Speakeasies. That's
No, I'm
some
too young for
ghetto
that.
ass shit.
Well, is that including like running numbers? Where you go run numbers at?
Oh, that's
Did they do that out there? I can't remember.
running numbers?
some of them they do.
I remember that a long time ago.
Shout out to Nana.
No, they still run numbers.
Shout out to Nana and Mama with the speakeasy and the numbers.
They still run numbers now.
I'm ratting
They
too.
do? I didn't know they still do
I
that.
mean,
Teeth, you can look at me all you want, Teeth. You know what time it is.
Damn, running numbers though. That's a
I remember sitting at a speakeasy one night, me and my wife. I remember she was stressing out about something with her pop, whatever it was. So I'm like, oh man, I'm like, what can I do? I'm like, what do I usually do? You know what I mean? For me to escape reality for a minute. You know what? I'm gonna go get 2 40s. Me and her walk down to the speakeasy, go to the little back door, boop boop, get my little $5, get 2 40s of Ing Bang. We come to the back of the crib, we drinking Ing Bang. Out on my mom, old back of my mom's crib, we drinking Ing Bang. Yo, I think about that shit now. Like now, that shit has got me thinking about that shit now. Like
yeah, y'all drunk for drinking.
Mind you, we was like 17 and 15.
That's hood shit
We was
right
on
there.
some. Like, I would have fucked the young boy up if he did some shit like that to one of my daughters. Like, he got my daughter drinking ICF out here, nigga, Ice Cold 40. I beat you the fuck up. Out of fucking speakeasy. Like, first of all, nigga, how you know what a speakeasy at? You like 16 years old.
No, now you just go to the deli.
Yeah, and just walk in there. They don't even call nobody no more. Like,
yep, fuck it.
They got a full beard. Look just like me with a full beard. Like,
you look old enough, fuck it.
Nigga 12. Like, I got a full Sunni. Like, fuck it. I ain't calling that nigga.
All right.
But, all right, yeah, y'all said, we talking about, all right, let's go ahead. Like, Jordan, you said something. So, I know, but this would be a time for y'all to grind me up a little bit. So, I guess I'm a nut ass nigga for having a system in my car.
Now?
Yeah. Like, I'm talking about full system. Big ass 12s in the back. Door speakers.
That's old shit.
That's old nigga shit.
Yeah, that's definitely
that's old nigga shit though.
Kind of tacky.
Yeah,
it's kind of tacky now.
But you would never know it though. I'm
just saying it's kind of hold on. Obsolete now. It's kind of tacky.
If you get a new whip,
yeah,
you gonna put the same shit. You like, yo, get my you trade that joint in. Like, get my speakers though.
If the shit fit, yeah, it's definitely taking the sub and the amp out.
Yeah, you drunk.
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
when last time you turned that shit up?
It been a minute. Probably. I can't think. Like, what's the last good album that came out? Cause like, I don't really listen to like podcasts. Like on my way to, me, I only go to work and come home. So it'd be like, or if I'm with one of them, they be bitching until they driving my shit, and then Tiana going to block my shit, whamming. You see the fucking back windows jumping, like. But I don't know. Like, that's just some shit I just been doing. Every time I get a wheel, put a system in that jump.
Yeah, for 30, 40 years. I'm with Jordan. No, at this point, that shit probably tacky.
Like, you was probably the man in the back in 08 with that shit, but
like 98.
I mean, no, 08.
Oh, yeah, probably, I was about to say like
you was the bull back then, but it's not. You're done. It ain't really.
08 though.
Yeah, niggas are still doing
that. That shit probably was like early 2000s.
Listen,
no, man. That was for a while.
I don't, like I said, to a nigga who like that was my era. Like that was my youth
for sure.
Like, so it was like that's like I don't know, like y'all ever so trash. So it was like I don't know what y'all going.
Go.
And I know I always say that shit like this shit on y'all, but it's like I don't see y'all taking nothing from y'all ever. It's like something like that, like systems. Like that was the shit in my era. Like to have a system in your wheel.
That's why I can see you not getting rid of it. Like it's like you used to.
I'm probably gonna. I try to put a system in everybody's car in this house. They were like, "Daddy, I don't want that bullshit in my car."
Nigga, it's tacky.
It's not tacky.
It's tacky. No, I'm not saying. During that time, it was cool, but nowadays they're not going to do.
To have that shit dumping,
like you would never. Like I'll be having my shit dumping.
I don't want to hear that shit coming down my block.
I'm with you.
Listen,
I don't want you to.
Until right now, y'all niggas never even knew I had a system in my car.
That's a fact.
You told no. I knew you had.
I told you, but you ain't. You don't know.
Yeah, I know because you probably don't draw or nothing. But what I'm saying is, you coming down my block, loud as shit. That's tacky now.
So why you need it though?
Huh?
If you don't never dump that shit.
If D-Rock and J-Dog album come out tomorrow, and I've been waiting for this shit for 3 months.
Yeah, dump that shit.
I want to have that shit quaking.
I appreciate the support.
Even if it's ass. That shit could be ass.
No,
like, dump that shit.
My wife be both my daughters, they be grinding me up until they driving my shit. And I get in the car. You ever get in your car to somebody and the radio be turned up sky high? That shit scared the shit out.
Right,
like,
that's a fact.
Y'all motherfuckers be bitching complaining about my shit, and I'll never have that shit bumping when I be with them.
But I'll be honest, if I drove your car, I'm gonna crank that shit up, but I don't want that shit.
That's some nut ass shit. So
that's real though.
Wait, that's some nut ass shit.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
That's some nut ass shit. Cause everybody be like, nah, man, turn that shit down until they song come on. They be like, yo.
All right, turn that shit up.
After that, but after that 4 minutes is over, I'm gonna turn that shit
that shit too obnoxious. That's obnoxiously loud.
It's definitely drawn to be doing that shit and be like pulled up to somebody's block. Like I would never pull up to nobody's crib or pull up to a restaurant with my shit on.
So what's that for? Highway?
Like, that just be for me, like for me.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, like my shit got the capabilities. Like you wouldn't even think it because usually niggas be having they systems like exposed speakers and all that shit. Like the cabinet is too big. It's 2 12s and a big ass box. Like, but it's like you would never even know it because the carpet is the same color as my car carpet. It's sitting back there in the back, and that should take up like 75% of the back trunk space. That shit probably like as long as this table, but it's probably like this tall, and probably like 3/4 of the way wide. Like you would never even know, it's bad because it's all black.
I definitely.
And my speakers, I got the proper replacements for my Jones where like it's all everything kicker. So it's like everything, all my door speakers. You take the grills off the factory Jones, take the old speakers out, put the new speakers in, and then put the grill back on. So it looked like the factory setup. So you would never. Only thing you probably would know that different is I got like the 7-inch touchscreen joint in the dash.
Right.
Other than that, you wouldn't know unless you looked in the back. But you would know with like a regular factory bass, even with the newer systems today. Like my wife's car got like pretty good bass for a factory system. Mm-hmm. But when you get in my car, even with it turned down, like I go in the back to the amp and I got levels set on the back. I got like little marks set on the bass where it's like, all right, I'm ready to rock out, or this is my everyday
right.
what I usually ride around to. But when I'm ready to have my shit quick, and I go back there, a little screwdriver, boop, turn my shit up, and my shit whamming. But like I definitely got one of them Jones in my wheel now where I could turn that. If I turn that shit up right now, even with all the doors, everything included, that should be you be feeling that shit in here like.
That's too obnoxious for me, though.
It is, but
That's a residential area.
It is. That's a bitch area.
Yo,
Right,
I'll never turn up like that, but every now and then, when I got a good playlist going, I ain't gonna say I turn it to the max. So let's say out of 100%, I might turn up to like 75.
Yeah, we evolved from that.
75. But I don't turn up that loud because the last time I turned that shit up loud, like I literally seen. I was standing outside the back of my car, and I seen the back windshield raising up off the glue. Like I'm like, I ain't.
Yeah, that's too.
That shit a little
too much power.
Yeah, a little too much bass back there.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Fuck y'all.
So another thing that I've experienced that has crossed my mind, I want to ask y'all real quick.
Oh shit, here we go.
Yep.
Have y'all ever dealt with a woman that had a higher sex drive than y'all? Now I'm asking y'all this because I used to see a lot of women talk about how, you know, they really be having higher sex drives than men sometimes, and men be talking all this shit, and they really don't be prepared. And recently, I've been on the other end of that stick, and
oh shit,
that's all she want to do.
I shouldn't say recently, but yeah. So how did y'all deal with that? Because me personally, I don't really, I ain't that guy.
What you mean you ain't that guy?
What to be nailing all night?
Yeah, I'm not that like, and I can honestly say that, be realistic about myself, and to tell a female that I'm not trying to have sex all night. It's just not a purpose. It's no purpose.
I don't think it's a purpose either. But you'll have somebody be like, "Oh, it is."
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I used to be that boy when I was younger. The older I get now, it's like,
you know why? Listen, we all was that boy when we was younger.
Yeah.
You know why? Because our goofy ass old heads and niggas that was older than us, our cousins,
yeah,
they beat that shit in our head like, no, you gotta hump a joint for like 3 hours.
yeah, it's dead.
Listen, man. First of all, if it take you 3 hours to get your joint off,
that shit trash.
Yeah,
or you got issue.
Y'all just not compatible on the hump side of things. Listen, man, y'all can talk all that bullshit y'all want. 20-minute power hump session. I'm out of there. If I can't get you out of here at least twice, listen, my wife already know. I guarantee one. I guarantee you one.
It's a bonus joint after that.
No. The second one is usually, you know what I'm saying? I got a little older. I got arthritis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna power through the one. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get you to the finish line at least once.
Let me ask you this though. Y'all ever let the pump go premature?
Yeah, nigga, thousands of times.
You married, so you ever let the pump go? And it's one of them joints where it's like,
you embarrassed?
Yeah, like
I am.
That's a compliment, girl. You got that compliment.
I mean, it's both, but yeah, that shit. It's both.
Why? Why are you embarrassed?
I had a situation where I let that shit go, and I'm like, fuck it. I let it go. I'm gonna go right back in there. I'm gonna wear that shit out, and then the pump that shit had a double trigger or something. I let that shit go twice.
Listen, man.
That's one of them joints where her sex drive was higher than mine, and I was just like,
some of these bras know what they got, bro.
Bitch, we either gonna cuddle tonight.
It's cool. All right, so if I do, then I'm embarrassed because I know that, honestly, I don't got no button on the side of my leg. This motherfucker ain't coming back up for a couple minutes, maybe about 10.
Yeah.
And some chicks be like, no, I don't like that. Like, I need some time.
But that's not realistic. Like, I don't know why these women, I mean, I guess some niggas can hump through that numb feeling. We all know what that feeling is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, that shit feel crazy. That shit be sensitive as shit. Like,
I don't.
But some niggas can power through that. Me, I can't do it.
I can't.
Have I ever? Yeah, but I'm not
That's not a regular.
Yeah, it's man. I've been hitting the same joint for damn near 30 years, and that shit probably happened like twice. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that shit was stretched out over like 15 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just not ladies, I'm giving y'all some game. That's just not reality. Like, if the pump go off early, get a nigga 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, you got to learn how to keep yourself in the game until your man, you know what I mean, get himself together, and then you can get back in the game.
You got to help her.
Yeah, help her.
Help
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how that goes.
You got to really get down there. If you got,
fuck all that.
As long as you don't bust in that, you can go down there.
Speak for yourself. Nigga.
No, I'm talking about if you can't. I'm saying, like, let's just say you hitting the joint and the pump go up really, bam, but you bust on the sheet, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But she's still sitting there yearning, like, God damn, nigga, like, you got to go down there and get your snack on.
Yeah,
that's the worst feeling, man.
It might be.
I hate it.
But listen though, but you got to keep her engaged.
What's the worst feeling? What?
He just said, like, I hate that shit.
What, if you get your shit off quick, you got to go over there?
Because then they just be sitting there waiting. I'm just like,
no, that's why you got to keep her engaged. That's why you got to go over there and do something to keep her into that sensitive feeling that all niggas know we talk about go away. And then you get back in the game.
It's like when you boxing somebody and you start holding, you like, you fucked up.
No.
Like,
you gotta go handle that right away. Because once you get too comfortable, you ain't gonna want to go fuck again. So you gotta go as soon as you get that shit off. You gotta be like, all right, come on, boom, handle that. Because as soon as you get comfortable, it's like, yeah. Like,
eyes get heavy. Like,
because I get comfortable, I get embarrassed, and I'm just like,
yeah. Like, fuck
no, man. Listen, man.
Meanwhile, you all in them group messages. She fucking airing you.
That's why, boom, you nailing. You find out she got some good, or she got that super donkey.
Dog, it's always
you wasn't expecting it, and listen, the can ain't go off.
I'm keeping it being.
You gotta stay engaged.
That's why you can't turn her over. You turn her over.
It don't matter though. She might listen. If she got them,
I get all that.
If
but
she got them joints,
that shit, that's it. Like, when I do that, it's over. So you gotta get yours first, because I turn you over. I'm fucking.
Yeah. That's usually
I'm a
goner. Giveaway.
Yeah, I'm a goner.
Now I feel sorry for niggas. You run up on the joint, you've been trying to hit with the super fat ass, and she want to start like that, and you like. That gotta be what they say. That gotta be a daunting task. Like, you looking at that joint, and she like, you already, and we as niggas know, we about to get the new joint, and you already
know. You know what? The build up, the drive over there, that fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, 20-minute drive. You be like, this shit don't go.
Yo,
as soon as you go through the door,
you can't even turn the steering wheel. Right. Your shit getting caught up in the steering wheel.
Yeah, but another thing is I don't let a chick give me head too long, because that's gonna fuck me over in the end. Like the longest is 2 minutes tops, because any longer than that, then as soon as I get in, I'm gonna come.
So what you got?
I'm gonna be honest.
You got a timer?
If she give me head too long, that's gonna be all. She gonna be fucked over there. I'll be like, yeah, goddamn.
I'll just push you off. But
that be.
But honestly, it's like,
you knew what you were doing.
Like, one thing niggas do is that niggas will brag about their sex. I've never been that type guy. Like a chick will ask me, "Oh, well, what you do with that?" I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do okay. I do okay.
Yeah, I'm in a minority. What I want to say before we get off subject,
okay.
I'm in a minority, dog. I'm like one of the few that don't, like, I'm a humper. Like Dome, it's like a microwave. but I need my shit in the oven. Like, I get clowned by everybody for that. Like, I'm like literally, like every time it get me to get started. It's like a microwave joint.
No, I listen.
It's
I'm like that too.
It's like
I'm into that, but I'm into a good dome session as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like auto starting your car. Like that's how I feel. Now my shit warmed up. By the time I'm ready. Now I need to be around.
I agree with both of y'all because I'm like Jordan. Because that shit can start. You could be kicking in the couch and watching a movie, and that jump off. And then, now she like, it might start off where she thinks she's just going to hook you up. But now, she done turned herself on. Now she like,
on go.
Now she trying to get, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Now she trying to get hit. So now you like, all right. And you get behind that thing and next thing to that thing like. Now,
I don't know about that.
Now the pump going out, now you bang it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now, like I said, it's easier to get through some shit. Well, it ain't no embarrassment for me because I've been down so long, but
right.
And like maybe I'm just putting my
the embarrassment
thoughts.
is only for new people though. Like,
but how I look at shit like that now, even if I was with somebody new, I wouldn't be embarrassed because it's like, bitch, I don't care. Like, listen, that's a compliment. Like I'll tell you from the like, yo, that thing crazy. What you want me to do? You know what you got.
Embarrassed. You talk too much shit.
I'm not embarrassed.
No, I'm not saying it's
hard as shit to embarrass me,
it's
bro.
a certain level of an embarrassment though. You ain't got to be super embarrassed. It's just like,
bro, it's how hard it is to embarrass me, bro. It's super hard, dog. Like you can't embarrass me. Yeah. Like I'm almost unembarrassable. Like that's even a word. But
let me ask you a question. So, what's the most awkward things that awkward thoughts you had after sex to yourself? Like, you could have came fast, or she could have smelled a certain way.
I'm gonna marry this, bro.
Or that, or you could have felt that you did a bad job. Now
getting married.
Or you could have felt you did a bad job. Now you feel like you about to end up in the group DMs.
What's the most awkward?
Yeah,
I've had one of them. I've had one of those situations where I was in a moment, and I did some foul shit like nutting her, and then be like afterwards like, nigga, what was you thinking? like almost instantly.
I think I fucked up, guys.
Yeah, right. Like,
yeah,
and then you fake you try to be fake cool with it. Like, so yeah, so you got that right? Like, you on birth control, or we gotta go to Plan B.
I don't know nothing awkward.
Well, you've been married for so long,
yeah.
So I don't think that really affects
I'm even trying to think of like some shit that happened like when me and her first even got together. Like I don't remember like nothing like, and I never was like awkward. Like I had some nut ass shit happen to me. Like she was like laughing at me one time. Like we in the middle of a session, like we getting that shit in, and it's like the room just got quiet, and like I just noticed I was like making all these fucking weird ass like all these weird ass sounds like, ugh, yeah, you like that shit? Oh,
and you caught yourself
talking crazy
like a white boy.
Yo, like stone cold porno joint. And she like turned around, and looked at me like, yo, we both bust the fuck out laughing, fuck the whole mood up.
Yeah, right.
But yo, we was fucking high. Like, she'll be mad she done told this story, but and I've caught mad Charlie horses.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah,
that's
and you tell them that, they don't even be believing.
I don't give a fuck what they believe, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm over there in the corner stretching. You tell us, bitch, I'm lying. Bitch, my hoes, look, my dick's still hard, but my fucking leg,
I can't
my
fucking
back thigh is
I
killing
will
me.
admit, sometimes I use that as a scapegoat when I, too early.
Nigga, they know.
No.
I feel like you do. Your shit is often.
Listen, you're a little.
I feel like my man shit is.
You might be a jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Listen, they know when you bust, and that shit still amazes me to this day. Because me and wifey be getting in the session, and I don't mean to get too graphic, but I be in my mode. I be trying to hide that shit. My face, I try to keep the same facial expression, even if I'm from behind.
They feel that shit though.
Like she said, she told me that one time a long time ago. Like, I could feel when you're about to come. She was like, I could feel it. I'm like, how? I'm like, how? like, and then like I'll be on my joint. I'm thinking.
She can feel when you're about. No, I thought they just feel it because they know you got to let that shit off.
They can feel when you about.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's like, all right, well, maybe my stroke get a little erratic.
No, I've definitely.
But listen, I've even tried to play that game. Like, I'm gonna keep my stroke at same rhythm.
Doesn't work.
But even if I'm doing, I'm like this, like same rhythm.
Yeah.
And she still give me that same shit. Busting this, but I'd be like, how the fuck you know? Like, I'm mind boggled. Like, how the fuck you know? And I'd be like, yo, that shit is crazy. She's like, I mean, I actually like probably like years ago. I'm like, yo, how you? So yeah, I can feel it when you about to, you know what I mean? When you about to go, I feel it. Like, how the fuck?
I'm definitely heavy. Stroke get crazy. Like
they
stroke.
They know when you cut. They know.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You only gonna end up in the group DMs.
You might not though.
I mean, yeah.
You might not though. Especially if you pack a wallet and just because you show earlier, you might that 2-3 minutes you was pounding that thing. You was pounding that thing out of shape. She gonna be like, damn.
And keep it a bean. If you recharge and you still ready to go, fuck it. That first session is.
Well, the first one always go early, but
no, I'm just saying though. Even what if it's one? Because everybody had to say. Y'all say it ain't an all night draw now, but it's been one of them 4 and 5 Jones and like a spur like 2, like 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe a day. I say a day. It ain't like 2 or 3 hours. But even if you show quickly, you show your cards too early, it's just like, I think how they react in the group messages is like, damn, we went 4 or 5 times a day.
And you got to own it.
Yeah.
And you try to make excuses like, nah, I've been working a lot. No, nigga.
It's that bomb. Yeah, that's
like,
what you gotta say.
Be like, look.
Gas that shit.
Look, you got me. Look, you got me. Fuck it. Or like, you got to take... you gotta take some of the blame. That's on you.
I owe you
know
one.
What the fuck
that's all.
You got.
That's what you hit them with. I owe you one.
No, you gotta turn. You gotta listen. You gotta keep yourself in the game somehow. You can't just be like, oh man, I got Charlie horse and then run out the room. Like next thing you know, she's scared. Your car screeching up because you embarrassed. Yeah, you go on a group chat. But yeah, I mean, you get a little chuckle out that shit. Listen, you gotta take some of that blame though, baby. You know what you got down there. You know what your mom passed you along. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
That's a fact.
All that shit be like, no, but like, you got me, like look, you want to know, but we about to tie this series up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the best out of 3. It's the best out of 3. Right. You know what I mean?
Everything you said is correct, but I just feel like even porn is fucking up people's minds.
Yeah, because it's unrealistic.
That's a fact.
And these niggas realize how much. I tell a broad a minute, go watch it behind the scenes porno. When them niggas be, this nigga dick big as a fucking Escalade. This nigga showing earlier shit on porn. Like, nigga, he can't nobody last behind that big ass butt that girl got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that bitch get paid to fuck.
Right.
There's a reason she get paid to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas be cutting all over the place. They just edit that shit right on iMovie, how we edit this podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or
make that nigga look
stopping
good.
That shit. Like, mid-stroke. Like, take a picture. That should be, yeah.
First of all, that shit be fake as shit. Like, you got one of the baddest bitches in the world get ready to gun you, and you know you about to get gunned, but you soft. They be grinding me up like, God damn, dog. Like, I come to the set, my shit poking out my shirt. Like,
right.
That's like, God dang, nigga. Oh, like, yeah. Like, yeah, nigga,
that's a
I'm
fact.
ready to go. Like,
it's a mental thing. Because
like,
you already know.
Yeah, you got a, she pretty as she got a fat ass, and you know she give crazy brain.
Right.
And you want a limp. What? So they tell me who you shooting with. They Sucky Sally. My shit be like, boing. Like, that is on. Like,
they probably record that part afterwards. Like,
they
you got to fuck her first. And then
we fucked her all day. Like, you fucked her all day long. You don't even like the bitch no more. Like, get this dumb bitch away from me. I'm tired of this bitch. I've been fucking this bitch, this raggedy ass days in for 7 hours. I don't want to fuck. I fuck any bitch but her. Like, get her away from me. Like, but nigga, that's how you know that shit be fraud. Like, and you might be right. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, they got to do that shit
They got to film the
afterwards.
beginning at the end. Yeah. It's like, it's no way.
That's a fact.
You come in the room and you looking like, damn, I know that is Sucky Sally with the donkey butt.
Or you just saw her changing before the scene even shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me, I'm pervert boy. She in there turning her clothes. I'm over there in the corner like
knowing you about to fuck
like, sir.
like, just chill, hold that.
You are the talent. What are you doing? Like I couldn't work no way on the porn set.
You don't need
I'm the nigga on the holding the lights. They like, why did it get so dark on the set? I'm gonna be the corner.
Pull your mask up because he's gonna shoot anyway.
We got who's on the lights? The comer. Damn, the comer. He's cheap. He don't charge.
Yo,
He don't charge, and he bring
crazy,
donuts. Like fuck that. Like, that's me, the fucking comer. Like I be like, this nigga's out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I got against porn, man. That shit, man.
It ain't real.
No, it's definitely not realistic. Like even the bodies.
It ain't real.
Like
And a nigga walking around here with a 14-inch dick don't get no pussy. Soon as he pull that motherfucker out, the bitch like, I'm good. Nice to meet you, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta get lucky. Like he gotta get lucky and find a joint that just ended that. Like,
right.
I'm not saying that everybody don't want a female don't want a nice size janky, but I'm just saying like some of them niggas, you watch some of them niggas on point, you be like, come on, cuz. I hope that nigga don't never run down on my bitch.
Like I fucking kill.
I ain't never following that nigga in the gangbang. Like never. 'Cause I'm going first. He not going first. Like he fucked all the money up.
Yeah.
But no, man. Like yeah, that porn shit ain't realistic, man. Fuck that shit, man. But shout out my nigga Wesley Pipes in the porno booth. That's the realest nigga ever.
He shouted out a nigga.
Yeah,
come on, dog.
that's
Shout
my
out
nigga.
the bitches, no.
Every nigga in the world know who Wesley Pipes is. That
Shout out
nigga's
the
a fucking
bitches, dog. You ain't gonna
fuck them bitches.
Well, you're not
That nigga Wesley Pipes.
Who man's is this, yo?
That nigga said, "Ooh, that pussy wet." Like what he said? He said that pussy wet. Like it's pouring down rain, and I left my sunroof open. I said, "This nigga's a fucking legend." Like I had to Ron back. Like what the fuck you just say? That
nigga stopped watching the sex. Like
hold on, wait.
All audio.
Yeah, like I don't even know the fuck out. I got headphones on.
He turned that
like,
shit into a podcast. Started driving that shit home.
Like I'm Ron. That nigga said that pussy is soaking wet, like it's pouring down raining, and I left the sunroof open. I said this nigga is insane.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm buying my porno from the DVD man, and I see that nigga there like, yep,
Yeah.
he gonna say something great. It's gonna be at least entertaining. Like,
Sold.
this nigga, I don't know who the bitch fuck, who the nigga fuck anything. All I know is this nigga there talking about some. You want to put some more in that motherfucker? Tell me when there's too much dick. I said this nigga's fucking hilarious. Tell me when it. I made sure right there. I said if there's one nigga in the world I don't want to fuck up my bitch, it's that nigga, because he gonna be talking crazy.
Is a hard act to follow.
Yo, this nigga tell your bitch, tell me when it's too much dick. Tell me take some out. He said, tell me take some out. I'm like, yo, this nigga is fucking a legend. Coolest thing in the world.
Everybody got that one go-to John though.
Yeah, for certain.
Like,
every nigga got.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that. Like
scene. I don't like even now. That shit even easier on your.
Yeah, you already know. Slide.
Type that in.
7
search
minutes.
Bar.
Boom.
Search bar.
Like, I'm here.
Search bar.
I'm done by 9 minutes. I'm cleaned up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already 7.5 minutes. I'm done.
8 minutes. I'm laying back, sleep like a motherfucker.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck that. And women, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some secret too, women. You check your nigga iPad and that shit it's on private.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, he on some nut shit.
I'm rat.
He on some nut shit.
That mean that nigga be watching porn, don't want you to do it.
That's none of their business.
He on some nut shit.
I got caught like that. I remember T caught me one day years ago on the iPad. I wasn't even hip that the iPad had the history joint on there. She pulled that shit up like, and it was one of them days where it was like, they took one of my favorite scenes off.
Yeah.
So I had to search. It was like 80 searches in that motherfucker. I'm looking like, damn.
Like,
and that shit was, I'm looking like, man, well, I got all defensive, like, wait a minute. Like, I mean, your parent was all you want.
Yeah.
Lying like a motherfucker. I'm like, God damn.
No, I learned pretty early.
I ain't nothing about the privacy shit. Like, so another perv put me on, like, no, you got to put you on the privacy.
Yeah, they don't save. They don't save nothing. The greatest invention right there.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That should be drawn when you try and go back to it, though.
Yeah.
You try and go back to it. Yeah, that's the thing.
Remember it. Or you screenshot that shit, just the title of the joint, make it real small so they don't know what the fuck it is. They just like, what the fuck? It be in your camera roll, they just scroll right past it. Like,
that's smart. I never even.
You be like,
I ain't think that either.
There we go.
Right. You know, boy out of pocket.
That's some real creep ass shit.
Yeah.
That's ghost shit right
whatever.
I ain't think about
that's my former life, though. All right, Jordan. J-Dog, start the show. Niggas scared to get on a plane, but we talk all the gangster shit to me. But whatever, I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill on the plane shit for a little bit.
This is the best time to fly, nigga.
Yeah, it is.
Nigga, I just went to and fro to wherever I just went first class in that Dreamliner. Yeah, heard?
Yeah, that water look nice, man. It look nice.
You know.
But I got a
And he was talking big shit.
He talking about that water that y'all about to see right now. Bam. Yeah, that water. I'm gonna insert that if I can on the when I edit. You know what I mean? Just to shit on my man J Dog.
Well, go ahead, George.
My question to y'all is blood really thick in the water? What I mean by that is, like, in your family, I know you got different fall offs with your family and everything. Maybe y'all have, but when people and you ready to cut family members off, and they basically other family members is basically saying, well, that's still your family. That's still your family. Basically trying to tell you that they could do whatever they want to do, but at the end of the day, y'all still family. So you need to reconcile with them. But you feel like. Nah. And I'm pretty sure you may have some family members that they have done a lot of nut shit to you. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of spiteful, horrible things to you. But at the end of the day, it's because y'all relation that you held on to them. So what I asked you is blood really thick in the water? Because for me, I got a family member and he done a lot of nut shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. He done a lot of nut shit.
Right.
And one of them nut shit things was a while back he actually slept with my exes.
Damn.
So we still argue about this shit still to this day.
To this day.
Where that rank of like
all the nut shit? Was that the worst shit he did to you? I mean, and that's some bad shit to do. But
see, what Hump, he done a lot of good, but he also done a lot of bad. So it's like.
But you can't let that cloud your judgment.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like so it's like I don't want that to cloud my judgment. But the thing about that is, since we still related, that's what kept him in my presence. And if he was a regular nigga on the street, then it could have been multiple fights for many different other things. But it could have been multiple fights. Yeah. Who knows where that could have went? Yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all had family members that y'all probably would have killed.
Listen, My answer to that is, I'm not the dude who subscribes to they family, so you gotta. Nah, I ain't bull. Anybody who know me know, like, I don't, like, me, my mom, my dad, like, we don't have, like, the best relationship. For whatever reason, I won't bring that. I mean, I told y'all off camera, but I won't bring that to the camera, but nah, I mean, it's some shit that can have you looking at your mom crazy. God forbid. I mean, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nobody to be looking at me like I'm crazy, like I never had no love for my mom, but I did. Like, me and my mom used to have an awesome relationship. My pop, too. But it's some shit that happened in my life that shit changed a lot. Mm-hmm. My mom more so than my dad, but, he was part of that shit. You know what I mean? God rest his soul, but he was part of that. And even when he passed away, like, our shit wasn't really what it should have been. And I could tell on his deathbed that he was trying to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Make amends.
See, but then, like I said, and a lot of people say, like, and y'all might think I got, like, a cold heart, but I don't. Like, I got a big heart. I'm generous. I'm a real loving type dude, but it's just certain shit you can't do to me that I'm not going to be. I'm never going to be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can apologize to me 1,000 times. That shit never going to sit right with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who you are. Like, I don't put nobody on a pedestal high enough to where they feel like they can do some foul shit to me. And just because we family, I'm just going to get over it. Like, I'm not knocking nobody who do that. But at the same time, I just don't subscribe to that personally. You know what I'm saying? And I won't look at you different if I do something crazy to you and you don't fuck with me no more. You know what I'm saying? But I think part of the reason why I'm like that is because I don't fuck nobody over. In my opinion.
Right.
I try my best not to fuck nobody over. So when I go out, I'm the nigga that my wife will tell you, I'm the nigga I go out my way. I put myself in a fucked up spot to help somebody out or to do something for somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be shit I don't even want to do. And I do it. and then motherfuckers will turn around and tell you to kiss their ass, man. Like, or they do some foul shit to you. Like, I'm cool. And like I said, man, I don't expect. I've learned now in my old age I don't expect. Okay, I do this for D-Rock, or I treat D-Rock this way.
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas, and I guess it should be that way, but it's not that way. Just because I do that for you, don't mean you gonna do that for me, or you gonna be like that for me. Now, it should be.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm just using you as an example.
But,
and a lot of people they put too many high expectations on people.
Yeah.
And you wind up letting yourself down like that. So I just put, and I know this might sound crazy.
What you say? Should be that. I feel like
I put low expectations on a situation.
Yeah.
All right, I gave D-Rock $5,000 he needed.
Right.
Now 10 years later, I need $5,000. D-Rock don't give me $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
But when I give D-Rock the $5,000, I'm thinking in my head, this is my friend, but he'll never do this for me. Now, I'm not going to say that out loud, and that might be 100% false.
Right.
But if it ever come a time where you got to reciprocate that same type love I gave you, then it's like, oh, all right, that's what's up. And you do it. Then it's like, all right, damn, my nigga came through.
It's one of them Jones where you guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
I got that same mentality.
But at the same time, I'm not holding you accountable. Because in my mind, I already look at, cause you might just not be the same type person I am.
Right.
I might love you for you being you.
Right.
And I'm me. You might love me because I'm me.
Yeah.
But it might be.
We just not.
Yeah, we just don't
right.
look at certain shit the same way.
Yeah.
You might be a nigga like, I don't lend nobody no money.
Yeah.
But I'll borrow your money. But you know what I'm saying? But
I'll pay you back, but I just don't lend that shit out.
But it's shit that's like that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, like my mom and keep it honest, my brother, like, yeah, that's like, yeah, like I said, to keep it on your question, your basic question, like, yeah, my brother did a lot of foul shit to me, like a lot of foul shit, like nothing sexually, but like with a woman or nothing like that. But I'm talking about like he done a lot of like foul shit to me. Like I'm talking about like a list of nut shit to me. Like that's why like. Nigga, y'all niggas done been over my house for a long.
Yeah.
Nigga, y'all ain't never seen my brother over here, and y'all never will. Like, you know what I mean? You might see my nieces. I fuck with my nieces. Or I fuck with my niece and my nephew.
All right.
His younger kids. But even like, for what I ain't getting all that, but.
How long has this been going on?
This been going on probably, man, for a while.
Over 20 years? Or
probably
around
about there? 15. Yeah, probably. It been a while.
You don't see no end in sight?
Nah, I'm cool.
So even if it could, you wouldn't?
Nah.
Yeah. Like, I'm cool here, you cool there?
Yeah, once.
See, but what you just say, I'm cool here, you cool there, and other family members will be like, well, no, that's still your brother.
Yeah, and a lot of them had. Like,
even people that got horrible relationships with their mom or their dad, people be like, oh, that's still your mom, you only get one. But you can't say that to a person who's had a mother that was a drug addict and that sold them. They have a right to have those feelings.
Yeah.
So you can't just be like, oh, everybody done had the same upbringing. I know people that come from some fucked up backgrounds.
Yeah.
And like I explain this to my friends or my cousins, and they'll be like, well, no, man, that's still your family. I'm like, listen, man.
People got a right to feel how they want to
feel.
feel.
Yeah, they do, but just because he's very family oriented. I'm like, just because you are very family oriented don't mean a nigga down the street is.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got a right to feel how you want to feel about the situation. Like, if you don't want to fuck with your cousin, you got a right to feel that way.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that. Because keep it all the way real, your family will fuck you over way worse than niggas on the street.
That's how I feel.
Like, because of that.
Yeah,
because they think they know my mom or
they can lean
Aunt
on
Pat
that.
or Aunt Shirley going to be like, nah, y'all better stop that.
Stop that fighting.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Stop that fighting.
Bitch, this nigga just robbed me. Like, you know what I mean? Got my house shot up. You talk about something, that's your brother. I'm about to kill this nigga. That was my brother.
You'll be more vulnerable to them than any other situation, so they'll lean on that.
And you'll let your guard down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you put your
like
you're like, yeah, exactly. You be way more vulnerable because you're not even thinking.
Yeah, because that's my family. Like,
yeah,
we supposed to be.
My brother ain't gonna rob me. Your brother will rob you before anybody else will.
Yeah,
like, and that's crazy. And he only gonna do it because he know Mom Dukes is gonna be right there. Like, no, Y'all better not. You know that's my baby, man. I'm about to kill your fucking baby. All right, listen, man. We actually had to cut that. Well, I made a conscious decision because me and the guy started going down memory lane talking about that blood thicker than water shit, man. And I decided to go on the side of better judgment and not air the last 20 minutes or 18 whatever minutes of that episode because it got a little personal, man, and to, like I said, man, I'm just gonna err on the side of better judgment, and I'd rather come to y'all now, just apologize to y'all now for not airing that. I mean, because don't get me wrong, it was good content, man, but it was, you know, everything ain't for the internet, everything ain't for the world. So you know what, whatever kind of issues we got with our folks, man, we just gonna keep them where they are. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Once again, I apologize, man. And but listen though, I think we gotta. I really think we got a heater next week that Jordan done cooked up for us and produced for us, man. I think we really got a heater, and it's basically gonna be probably an entire episode on unpopular opinions, and that's going to expand like the whole spectrum, like every genre: music, movies, food, political stuff, any kind of what you call that stuff, any kind of theories you believe, like anything that you might have or that we might have that go against popular opinion. We're gonna share more here, and we want y'all to shit on us on social media, on Instagram, you know what I mean, on my page, Jordan page, or y'all can shit on us in the comments, say we crazy or whatever. But yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, we're gonna discuss all that stuff next week. Listen, man, fuck, we're gonna wrap it up like that, man. With that being said, man, I'm your boy D Nelson, chilling with my guys D Rock, J Dog. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we out.